Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters Hot Rods Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a pretty awesome piece of inventory to present to you. 1970 Pontiac Gto, numbers matching 400 with air. So let's check it out. Let's start out with the cowl tag that is on the driver's side hood closure of the vehicle. That we will have a photograph of that on our website for you to break down if you choose to. The silver contraption mounted to the driver's side firewall is your power brake booster, so it tells you the car is equipped with power brakes. On the driver's side front of the block is your power steering reservoir, telling you the vehicle is equipped with power steering. And then anytime you're looking at a piece of our inventory and you are wondering if the car has air or not, look for your AC compressor and your high and low side air lines going into the compressor. And that tells you the vehicle is equipped with air. Just because there is an AC compressor located underneath the hood doesn't mean that it works. So if in our listing we list air, then the car is equipped with air and the AC in this car does work. Okay, let's start out with the paint on the hood. Real nice paint on the top of the hood. Driver quality paint job. There are some imperfections in the paint that we will show you throughout the video presentation, but paint on the top of the fender and the top of the hood, overall in pretty decent condition. So for those of you that know GTOs, you know that the front nose of the car always has paint cracks, paint blemishes for this style. There is one right there. There is one right there. It's where the front fascia flexes and kind of puts this isn't like I don't know, maybe you want to call it a crack. It's a ripple for sure. There's another one right there. They're faint, but they are there. So we're pointing them out for you. The rest of the grille up front looks good. Headlight bezels have good chrome clarity. The GTO designation in the center of the grille, that looks good. No issues up front other than those 3 little spots that I showed you. Stepping around to the driver's side front fender, looks like it's in pretty good shape here. Up above the wheel, down low where your vinyl GTO badge is there. Raised white letter Coopers, Pontiac Motor Division center cap. Your chrome lug nuts are in good shape. The beauty ring looks to be in good condition. Let's take a look at the front windshield. Glass clarity on this car is pretty awesome. Front windshield, there are no cracks or chips that I can see. You can look through the front windshield to the dash. The dash looks to be in pretty good shape. The car does have dual mirrors, painted the same color as the car, blue mirrors. Vinyl top. The vinyl top on this car is in pretty good condition. Driver's side is real nice. Where it fits to the front windshield's in great condition. The overall condition of the vinyl top up on the roof's in nice shape. We'll continue to look at that throughout the presentation. Glass clarity on the driver door and the driver quarter glass, both real nice. The clarity's there, so you know, the glass looks to be newer in my personal opinion, but I don't have any documentation to support that, but I can tell you the glass clarity looks good. Body lines on the car. The front fender, driver door, rear quarter, they all line up real nicely. The driver's side door tucks in nicely to the rear quarter. There are no blisters, bubbles, cracks at the bottom of the door. Good stuff. See how the the door fits nice and flush here to the rear quarter? Looks good. Let's check out the interior. The interior of this car is brand new. So the door panel, brand new. Armrest, carpeting at the bottom of the door. Everything in the vehicle is brand new. So we'll dive deeper into our interior. Steering wheel, brand new. Dash, brand new. All of your gauge and bezel clarity, all is really fantastic on the car. Car is equipped, like I said, with AC. You see those AC controls there. You got a nice set of GTO floor mats. The back seat, no issues there, no rips, tears. Say rear panels in the car are brand new. So really nice looking GTO on the inside. Let's take a look at the rear quarter, the overall paint condition. Real nice on the rear quarter. There's no paint blisters, bubbles, cracks. The vinyl top dropping down from the roof to the rear quarter is nice. You can see the molding put on correctly. No blisters or bubbles in the vinyl top. The glass clarity of the rear window here in real nice shape. Deck lid fits nice and flush to the rear quarters. The paint on the deck lid, pretty uniform here. Uniform color and clear. Again, driver quality paint job. We'll point out a couple imperfections in the paint as we go throughout the presentation, some of which I already did on the nose there for you guys. Let's take a look in the trunk of our GTO. It does come with PHS docks. We will have still photos of the PHS docks on our website. The car did start life white with a sandalwood interior. It's obviously blue with a black interior now. Did start life with a 400. It is the original 400 motor in the car. So like I said, we will have the PHS docks photographed for you on our website. The trunk of the car, you know, no rust holes, rot holes in the trunk. Let's check the rear bumper before we move to the passenger side of the car. Rear bumper, the chrome's real nice on it. No chrome pitting, rust, chrome flaking. Now for the passenger side of the vehicle. The rear quarter here does not have any Bondo blisters, bubbles, cracks. Same thing with the middle portion here of your rear quarter. The vinyl top where it drops down from the roof to the rear quarter. The moldings look good. The vinyl top itself looks good. It does have a little ripple up here next to the drip rail. Maybe, I don't know, somebody's putting it on and got a little ripple in there or something. So it's right above the drip rail. You can see a little ripple in the vinyl top. Other than that, it looks pretty, you can see it from like maybe 2-3 feet away, but you know, from a distance you can't see it at all. It's not terrible, but it is there, so we're pointing it out. The glass clarity on the passenger side, same as the driver's side was. Real nice glass clarity. And look, see how nicely your passenger side door fits to the rear quarter? Real nice door fitment on both sides. Take a look at the passenger side door panel. Again, all the door panels in the car are brand new. Armrest is brand new. Floor mats are brand new. Seat covers are brand new. Everything in the interior of this vehicle is brand new. So you got a lot going for this car. You got a brand new interior, brand new tires, AC car, numbers matching 400. Let's take a look at the bottom of the passenger side door. Looks good. And same with the front fender. Your front fender, I don't see any, you know, bubbles, blisters, crack. Oh, I take that back. There's a little tiny bubble right there. It's very, very tiny, but it's a little tiny like paint bubble on the passenger side front fender. And that is a walk-around presentation of our 1970 Pontiac GTO. We're going to put the car up in the air. We're going to take a look at the undercarriage. And then after that, we will do a drive so you can see how the vehicle runs. I just did a quick walk-around presentation. We're going to do an undercarriage. We're going to do a test drive. When this video is complete, it will be hopefully 20 to 25 minutes in length. We do these videos because the majority of our transactions are conducted sight unseen. You know, if we sell 30 cars a month, we might meet 3 or 4 buyers face to face. And the rest we do through text message, emails, phone calls, FaceTime, and obviously shipping the vehicle, Adobe DocuSign, bank wire. Everything's done remotely or not in person. We've been very successful at this business model. We've been in our PA showroom there for over 30 years, and we are going on year number 10 down here in Daytona. So hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the kind of quality and quantity of vehicle we put through our showrooms month after month and year after year. I am very familiar with these cars. I buy over 30 a month. I get to drive them, work on them. I'm underneath them. So I'm extremely familiar with collector cars and classic cars. You may not be, and that is perfectly fine. That is why we are here. We have a friendly and knowledgeable sales staff that would be more than happy to show you this 1970 GTO or any other piece of inventory you're interested in that we have in our showroom. We'll gladly pull it outside for you. You can check out the paint condition for yourselves in the natural sunshine. We'll put it in the air for you. You can check out the undercarriage, your floor pan, suspension components, tire condition. We'll let you drive it. You can see how the car accelerates, how it stops, how it handles, steers, rides, performs. This way, when the vehicle shows up to you, wherever you might be located at in the United States or in the world, there are no surprises because you were here, you went over the car for yourself. I try to show you as much as we possibly can in a little 20 to 25 minute video presentation, but I'm not going to catch everything. I'm just trying to put you guys as up close and personal to the car as I possibly can in the time frame allotted. But you, however, you take a flight or drive to our showroom, you're more than welcome to go over the car for 3 hours if you'd like to. Make sure it's exactly what you want before you make the, make the purchase. Let's put our 1970 GTO up in the air. We'll check out the undercarriage portion of the car for you guys. All right, underneath our 1970 Pontiac Gto, let's check out first the front of the motor. You have your numbers matching partial VIN right there on the passenger side front of the block. And then you can see the passenger side, the front seal, and the driver's side of the oil pan all look to be nice and dry at this time. The vehicle is equipped with front disc brakes. It's also equipped with headers. I do not see any rust holes, rot holes, pinholes, punctures in either the driver or the passenger side header. You do have a starter that is wrapped so that hopefully that gives you more longevity out of the heat from your headers destroying your starter. Brand new flywheel cover. Transmission pan looks to be nice and dry at this time. You can get a good shot there all the way around of the pan. And while we're at the transmission, let's check out our speedo cable and our tail shaft seal. These are the most problematic areas of the transmission when it comes to leaks, which is why we point them out in our video presentation. Let's move now to the floor pans on the driver's side. Everything is one solid piece. There are no sections or splices or patchwork going on either the driver's side or the passenger side of our pans. And the cross member that supports up the transmission is in good shape. The exhaust system is new. New pipes, new mufflers. You have a set of Flowmaster mufflers. Somebody did an outstanding job on the welds on your pipes there. Nice bead. Somebody knew what they were doing with the welder, so the exhaust system looks nice coming off your headers. Drum brakes in the rear of this vehicle. Gas tank looks to be in good shape. That is not all caved in or punctured or damaged in any capacity. We'll move back to our frame rails. Driver and passenger side frame rails both look to be in good shape. They're nice and solid going all the way back to the bumper. And then our raised white letter Coopers are brand new. We put those on there, so you don't have to worry about any kind of dry rotting in the sidewall or cracking in between the treads because you got brand new tires on your 1970 Pontiac Gto. Let's talk about payment options for this car. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars, 10% down of the purchase price. So if you're talking about a car that's 50 grand, you're talking about $5,000 down out of pocket. You can do more if you would like to, however, they're going to require a minimum of 10%. Once the car is funded, what then? Once the car is funded, oh, by the way, with the collector car lenders, there's no prepayment penalty. So if you take it out for 10 years and you pay it off in 2, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. That makes owning one of these classic cars, collector cars, nice as well. Once it's funded, what happens next? Well, we put the vehicle, since this is a certified unit, we put it through a outgoing inspection process. These are old cars. Anything can start leaking, anything can stop working at any given moment. Trust me, I have 70 in the building, and we do our due diligence to try to keep up on them, batteries, leaks, starters, things like that. So we give the car one final shakedown. We check your wipers, make sure they're working. Check the AC, make sure it's blowing cold if the car is equipped. Check your reverse lights. Check your lug nut torque. Again, they're old cars. Anything can happen. Anything can go wrong at any given time. So we try to put the vehicle through one last inspection prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. Once the vehicle is through the inspection, we detail the unit for you, and then the vehicle is heading your direction. We dispatch a carrier. Typically, we can have a driver here within a 48-hour window if we are the ones handling the shipment. And then, of course, delivery time to you, depends on how many other vehicles are on board, where you're located at in the United States, driver sleep patterns, weather conditions, things like that. But I promise you, we do this a few times a month. We move quickly once we're funded. The process is funding, inspection, detailing, dispatched, and then gone. And if you are getting the car on your own, whether you're coming down to trailer at home or you are looking to drive the vehicle home because you're local to us here, we will let you know when it's ready so you can come get it. Let's put our 1970 GTO down on the ground, and we will take it on a test drive, show you guys how the car runs. Inside our 1970 Pontiac GTO, let's start with everybody's favorite part of the video, and that is the horn. Tack up on the hood functions. Wipers. Driver's side turn signal right there in the speedo. Passenger side, we got the clicking noise, but we lost the light, so we did have a light, so the light bulb's probably out would be my guess. That'll be part of the item we fix on the outgoing inspection. The AC does work. Hopefully you can hear that. We do not need it today, but I assure you it does blow cold. It's about 55 degrees here in Daytona. We're cold for a change. I don't think the radio works in this one. Let me get to a channel here that I know works. I think I checked it earlier and I don't think it's working. Radio turns on, but there's no noise. Yep, no radio. So I assure you when the car shows up, it will not have a radio. Let's see, 3 gauges down there working, battery voltage, temperature, and then oil. Those all function. Showed you the horn, showed you the wipers. 174 miles is what the odometer reads. The title reads exempt, so that means the true mileage of the car is unknown. The clock does not work. We do not mess with clocks, and we do not mess with radios. So I can assure you those will both be in non-working order when the car arrives, unless we go over a speed bump and the clock starts working. Then it might be working. All right, we're running good, idling good here. We're not overheating. And we have a nice steady idle. You can tell, see our tack up there. It's not moving or fluctuating. And we're in good shape. So I'm going to crack the window just a little bit to get some fresh air in here. And we are going to take this thing out on a drive to show you how it runs. You know what's always amazed me is the fact that Pontiac, Buick, and Chevrolet are all made by General Motors. But Pontiacs and Buicks always seem to ride nicer than the GM product, like a Chevelle. This car is no exception. This car is extremely tight. Look at how nice that car tracks. Look, still no hands on the wheel. The car is so tight up front. Look at how tight the steering is in this thing. Speedometer's functioning and it's accurate. There's no, listen to how quiet, with the exception of maybe a little bit of wind noise we got going on here from the window. Listen how quiet the car is on the inside. There's no squeaks, rattles, shimmy, shakes, no tire vibration, engine vibration. The car has good acceleration. When I hit the throttle, the car responds. The tranny shifts real nice. Tell you what, mechanically, this car is fantastic. I love the way this thing runs and rides. Check the brakes here. Look, no hands on the wheel. The brakes stop the car absolutely fantastic. No pulls to the right, no pulls to the left. No vibrations when you're braking. Look, check our tack. See how nice that needle's holding steady there? There's no fluctuation in the needle, so the RPMs aren't jumping all over the place, which means the car has a real nice idle. We're gonna bang it through all the gears here, and we're gonna get it up to about, I don't know, 60, 70 miles an hour, and then we're gonna shut her down. So let's do that right now. I'm gonna have to shut it down there because we're catching up to Monte Carlo boy or whatever the hell's in front of us. But 60 miles an hour, well, that's a Kia. 60 miles an hour is what we hit. Acceleration's fantastic. No popping through the exhaust. Zero hesitation. Watch when I hit the throttle. Immediate response in the throttle. You know, as soon as I command gas, boom, the car's taking off. Just a really fantastic unit. I am extremely happy with the way this thing performs. I have no clue how people saw these things back in the day. You got this little tiny mirror. I can't see anything out of that mirror. There's one over there, but you can hardly see anything out of it. It's too small. I don't know, I drive a pickup truck for my daily, so I got a big, huge mirror. But anyways, really fantastic car. Ice cold air, numbers matching 400, PHS stocks, great color, brand spanking new interior, brand new tires, hood mount, tack that works. I'm extremely pleased with the way this car performs. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website, where you can find all the photos of this car, along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. Since this is a certified car at full retail price, our 70 GTO includes shipping in the lower 40 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. What a genius I have here. Oh, Lord. California. Okay. This car includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier at full retail price. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty covers the internal components of the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It does not cover brakes, batteries, starters, alternators, things like that. All of those items are things that would be on you should they fail, and hopefully they don't, but they're old cars, anything can happen. At a negotiated price point, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. There's no exceptions to that, so you can bypass that question. Also, shipping comes off. Time is money, and it takes time to ship cars. We have to vest the driver, make sure they're properly licensed, bonded, and insured to carry your vehicle. We have to arrange the pickup of the car at our showroom. We have to arrange the delivery to your home or office. We have to pay the driver when they pick the shipment up. We have to track the progress of the shipment, find out where your car's at, make sure it's on schedule, things like that. And a negotiated price point, you will get to do all that fantastic legwork on your own. If you are local to us here in the Sunshine State and you'd like to drive your beautiful 1970 GTO home, you can most certainly do that. You'll have ice cold air conditioning to do it in. And if you're a hobby or enthusiast, collector, maybe you have your own open or enclosed trailer, you want to trailer your GTO home, you are welcome to do that as well. We do not make any money off the shipping. We simply provide it as a convenience to our buyers. Daytona Beach is a beautiful city, town. We have an awesome beach. Of course, you got the Daytona Speedway, the Daytona 500's coming up here shortly. Maybe make a couple-day trip out of it. We have a beautiful indoor showroom, 70 cars on hand for you to view, a cute little gift shop. Maybe you can pick yourself up a Hanksters hat and shirt. and show the family some cool classic sheet metal. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Central Florida, Daytona Beach, and our website is Hanksters.com. Check us out.